Hey gang, back again. We're going to do budget preparedness for an emergency situation. Probably looking for about under $500 here all up. Something to be prepared for. Floods, fires, cyclones. Yeah, everyone goes for the go-to, civil unrest. I've got my bug out bag, yeah. Unless everyone in your family has a bug out bag and you have somewhere to bug out to. Generally, in an emergency situation, it's generally going to be something of a natural disaster, and the place that you're bugging out to could be worse than the place that you're already in. So normally, bugging in is probably the most preferred option unless you have to bug out. And in a first world nation, bugging out of your home will probably mean going to some sort of shelter or community centre until things blow over and get reconsolidated. All right, with that being said, we have a few things that we're going to go through. So obviously it's recommended 72 hours worth of food. Yeah, I would probably try to double that. So always try to have 72 hours worth of food in your freezer, and then 72 hours worth of food that is just dry, long life stored. All right, we took some footage before and we'll go through a few of it and then we'll see what we've got. So as we're going through, we have here, we've got a fridge freezer. Obviously, that's really good. It can be charged up. It has its own internal battery, good space, can keep everything that has to be cold closer. We did do a video on that, and we'll put links in the description, but a good bit of kit. Also, our car. Yeah, if we do need to bug out or get anywhere, that's a good option. In mine, I have a little charging port that has an adapter, so got that from the Dollar Tree store and threw it in there. It does recharge my laptop and phone. The cigarette charger also is a 12 volt that can also charge my fridge freezer. So it's pretty much of a power station because I don't have a power station at the moment. Cool. Also, the car itself, fuel. Keeping your fuel at full or 3/4 is highly recommended because what goes, resources go in an emergency situation. So moving on to the back again, we have also, what we got there? Yeah, water. I normally keep 2 cartons of water, just normally done. I also keep some in my freezer so they become ice bricks. So then when I need to, I can fill up my esky with them and it becomes cold, but it also has redundant water. The cylindrical shapes take up more space, so that's why I like the hexagon design of those ones. Yeah, MREs, pretty stock standard. They're ready to eat meals. You can have those, or you can go for something a bit nicer. Yeah, tinned fruit cups, all that kind of stuff. Any long life, like noodles, mee goreng, rice, all that stuff is really good. And also a way to cook it is really preferred. So I have a small gas camping stove there, and that's easy enough to set up with butane gas. That's a secondary because I have a gas stove here and most people will have a barbecue in general. So it's just a bit of a backup, so a redundancy. But all those things, all in all, are very basic primary needs for an emergency. All that together, well under $500, easy, comfortably under $500. And that makes you set for everything. Obviously, some torches and candles as well thrown in there wouldn't hurt. So, but all in all, that would keep you going for at least 6 days, which is pretty good. Yeah, anything more than that, it's starting to become a major emergency and a major disaster. But that's our 2 cents. Put any thoughts that you think should be added or subtracted in the comments. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, and we'll try and make these better and more informative. All right, that's it for now. We'll catch you in the next one.